The sky splits open, light pours down like divine judgment, and chaos consumes Egghead Island. Welcome back, warriors of the Grand Line. You've just set foot into another war-torn chapter of One Piece. This is Ninja of the Seas, where we don't just watch episodes, we dissect them, feel them, and live every blow, every betrayal, and every damn tear. Today, we're diving headfirst into the Egghead incident as it ignites in episode 1125. Kizaru versus Sentomaru, Vegapunk's last gambit, the pacifistas caught in the storm, and a Straw Hat crew that's no longer running from gods. They're challenging them. Strap in, Nakama, because this isn't just an episode breakdown, this is war. Now get ready for it. And the tide just turned. The chaos of Egghead intensifies. Light beams down from the sky. Admiral Kizaru descends like judgment itself, confronting Sentomaru, his former student, in a clash neither wanted but both expected. The explosive collision between uncle and nephew begins, the battlefield trembling beneath the weight of their power. Kizaru, with his ever-casual air, strikes swiftly, landing a devastating light-speed kick squarely on Sentomaru's guard. The impact thunders across the island. In retaliation, Sentomaru doesn't hesitate. He fires back with equal force, proving he's not just a gatekeeper but a warrior in his own right. "You've gotten strong," Kizaru notes, his tone detached but tinged with familiarity. "I won't let you pass, uncle," Sentomaru growls, holding his ground with grit. The clash continues, each blow shaking Egghead's foundation as the two exchange powerful attacks in a dance of raw strength and blinding speed. Meanwhile, the Marines escalate their invasion. Vice Admiral Doberman leads the charge from the sea. Admiral Kizaru has engaged Sentomaru, he declares, setting the stage for a full-scale assault on the island. Joining him are Vice Admiral Dahl and 9 more Vice Admirals. Together they storm Egghead's defenses, targeting the powerful Pacifista Mark III units guarding the perimeter. "We need to stop them before they fire their laser beams," one of the Vice Admirals shouts. But before they can press the attack, an unexpected threat emerges, the Sea Beast weapons. Massive, terrifying constructs, half mechanical, half monster, surge from the coastline. The battlefield erupts into bedlam as the Sea Beasts attack the Marine fleet without mercy, swiping ships from the water like toys. "It's the Sea Beast weapons," a Marine cries, wide-eyed. "They're here? We're doomed." Panic spreads as one beast lumbers toward a cornered squad of Marines. But a Vice Admiral leaps into action. "I'll handle this one," he says calmly, before hurling a colossal punch. Steam Knuckle. The fist lands flush on the Sea Beast's face, sending it sprawling with a pained howl. But the battle is far from over. Another Sea Beast opens its jaws, preparing to unleash a deadly laser toward a Marine vessel. In an instant, Vice Admiral Dahl hurls herself into the fray. "Don't you dare shoot that ship!" she yells. With grace and strength, she delivers a powerful kick that knocks the creature back mid-attack. Now on the island, the Vice Admirals begin their own battles. Amid the chaos, one of them surveys the battlefield calmly. "We've landed," he says. He turns to Dahl, asking, "Where are the lab facilities where the Cypher Paul agents were imprisoned?" She gestures ahead, that way. High above the mayhem, the Straw Hats observe the scene. Usopp gasps, pointing down. "The Navy is fighting those robot things." Brook's bony jaw drops. "What? Now?" Dr. Vegapunk, analyzing the situation, explains calmly, "So long as Sentomaru remains in command, the pacifistas won't turn on us. The whole Egghead Island remains secure under his control." Usopp gulps. "So that's why Kizaru came, to take out Sentomaru." The realization hits Nami. "Kizaru's already here?" Brook's voice trembles. "He's right beneath us." York, still bound, smirks. "You're all doomed." Zoro silently glares, shutting her up without a word. Sanji clenches his teeth. "Kizaru, huh?" Brook winces. "This is giving me serious deja vu. Like back at Sabaody." Chopper looks down, face grim. "We didn't even stand a chance back then." Zoro's tone is sharp, eyes steely. "I never thought I'd see him again. Not here." Back on the battlefield, Sentomaru swings again, landing a fierce blow. But Kizaru disperses into radiant light, his form reforming with ease. Vegapunk watches in concern. He has to face Kizaru. That's too cruel. "I wouldn't blame him for running," Edison interjects. Don't lose focus, Stella. We must unlock the passcode. Atlas nods. He's right. Time is short. Kizaru, meanwhile, dashes across the field in a blur of photons, bombarding Sentomaru with a relentless barrage of light spears. Just give up, Sentomaru-kun, he says casually, firing his Yasakani no Magatama technique, dozens of dazzling light projectiles raining down. Sentomaru dodges, growling, "I'm sorry, uncle. I made a promise. To Straw Hat Luffy." Kizaru's expression hardens slightly. Straw Hat? So you're now siding with pirates? But Sentomaru doesn't back down. Charging forward, he roars, "If it lets me repay my debt, I'll ally with anyone." His axe swings true, cutting through Kizaru's form, but light bends, reforms. The attack did nothing. Then we flash back. Years ago, in the wild forests, Kizaru and Vegapunk were investigating bear attacks. "Let's hope that the extermination device I made helps," Vegapunk muttered. Instead of hostile animals, they find a young boy, surrounded by unconscious bears. Kizaru blinks. "Did he beat all of them?" "I beat them all in sumo," the kid shouts. This is probably the cutest thing that you can find in this whole episode. They ask where he's from. The boy frowns. "I left my village. They're weak. I want to work." "What for?" Kizaru asks. "Rice balls," the boy replies as his stomach growls. Vegapunk laughs and kneels. "Want to work for me? How about being my bodyguard? Okay?" Later, Kizaru sighs as the kid bounces around. "Uncle! Uncle! Uncle makes me sound old," Kizaru groans. Back in the present, Kizaru murmurs, "You were so cute back then. The times have changed, and it hits directly in the emotions." Sentomaru attacks again, delivering a direct hit to Kizaru's face. Blood trickles down, but Kizaru stays calm. "My defenses are as tough as yours," he states. Then, in a split second, Kizaru fires a piercing laser into Sentomaru's chest. A brilliant explosion tears through the air. Sentomaru falls. Kizaru walks forward, picks up the authority chip, and calmly issues his command. The commanding officer is down. Pacifistas support the navy, destroy the sea beast weapons. Obediently, the pacifistas turn. Lasers fire. One by one, the towering sea beasts are neutralized. "Now's our chance," a marine yells. "Follow the vice admirals." Back in Mary Joyce, Saint Saturn receives the report. "The pacifistas now obey us," Doberman confirms. Saturn sighs. "Shame about the sea beasts, but we must protect the pacifistas. Report on the damage." "Yes, sir." Inside the lab, the atmosphere shifts. "Sentomaru's down!" Usopp yells. Vegapunk looks up, horrified. "No!" Chopper trembles. He was so strong. Kizaru didn't hold back. Tears stream down Vegapunk's face. "Let's unlock the defense systems," Atlas says with urgency. York chuckles darkly. "You know I'm a Vegapunk too, right?" Vegapunk stiffens. Kizaru is made of light. He'll find a way in. He'll bypass the barrier. Usopp panics. "What does that even mean?" "It means," Vegapunk says solemnly, "he can reach us directly." Below, Kizaru gazes up. "It's been a while, Straw Hats," he says with a grin, vanishing into light. Above, Vega Force 1 carries the 1,000 Sunny away. "Hurry!" Frankie shouts. Lilith steers. "We're heading to the backside of the island." She glances at Luffy. "We're counting on you." Bonnie sits with a smile. "Let's eat while we can." "Good idea." Luffy agrees, stuffing his face. Frankie flips out. "What? This isn't the time for lunch." Suddenly, alarms ring. "What now?" Frankie yells. Lilith gasps. "Emergency alert? That shouldn't be possible." Outside, a blinding figure appears, Kizaru. He calmly recites his mission. Protect the power plant, protect Punk Records, protect York. If possible, befriend the enemy. If not, terminate Dr. Vegapunk. Inside the lab, panic. He broke through the dome. Usopp screams. Brook gasps. Vegapunk holds firm. "Until the ship is ready, I won't lower the barrier." Elsewhere, Stussy sips tea, serene, until Lucci attacks. She leaps in front of Vegapunk, taking the hit. "Stussy!" Vegapunk cries out. Sanji roars. He turns to Nami. "Let me borrow this!" "What?" The bubble gun, Sanji mutters, staring at Lucci. Looks like your friend ditched you. Zoro unsheathes his sword, getting cocky just because Kizaru's here? Lucci smirks. Between him and me, you don't stand a chance. Zoro narrows his eyes. You think you can stop us? Blades clash. Zoro slams Lucci through a wall and into the open. From above, Kizaru surveys Punk Records, then locks onto Vega Force 1. So that's where the ship is. In a burst of light, he dives. Kizaru! Frankie yells. He's headed straight for us! What now, Luffy? Before Kizaru can touch down, Luffy strikes. A hockey-charged kick slams into Kizaru, who barely blocks. Hey now, Kizaru mutters. That was rude. Luffy grins. We're not the same crew you saw 2 years ago. The screen fades, darkness falls. The episode finally comes to an end. This whole cliffhanger keeps the audience expecting what is about to come with the next episode. I bet this whole episode was a lot to take in for most of us. What we just witnessed wasn't a battle. It was a warning, a message to the world that Egghead is no longer a laboratory. It's a battlefield where gods, monsters, and pirates collide. And yet, standing in the light's path is Luffy. No longer a rookie with a dream, but a warrior with a purpose, facing down an admiral with a grin on his face and thunder in his fists. This arc isn't playing games anymore, and neither are we. You've been watching Ninja of the Seas, where legends are broken down one epic clash at a time. If this shook you, just wait for episode 1126. Subscribe, like, and hit that damn bell so you don't miss the next seismic shift in the new world. We'll see you in the next storm.